So before we start, we have a little activity. Next slide po. Okay, so this activity is underline the correct word to make the question word complete. So who wants to read number 1 and answer po?
Reyes po.
Sige po, Reyes.
Excuse me, in real life, mali po yung, mali ang instruction. That is fill in the blanks, hindi po siya underline.
Yes po, ma'am. Sorry po. Okay, Miss Reyes po.
Number 1, blank wrote that book. The answer is who? Who wrote that book?
Yes. Very good. Next po.
Tobias
Mr.
Way.
Tobias. Sige po.
What is the title of your favorite book? What?
Yes, correct. Next.
Flores po.
Okay, Flores.
Blank is your house. The answer is where?
Yes, very good. Next po. Okay, Barangay po.
Why are you doing this? Number 4.
Yes po, correct. Next po.
Buyog po.
Okay, Buyog po.
Blank, will you be back from your vacation? When?
Yes po, correct. Next po.
Carabea.
Okay po, Carabay.
Which dress should I wear? The black or the red one?
Yes, correct. And the last one is, who wants to answer po? Okay, De Los Reyes. De Los Reyes, answer number 7 po. Dig po.
Ano
Call
po?
another. If
How-
he is not responding, call another.
How was your day po?
Yes po. The last one is how. Okay. Thank you for your cooperation. Let's proceed to our topic now. Okay. What is question word? Question are important part of our language. But how do you know when someone is asking a question? One of the best indicator, sign, signal, ways to know is to listen for a question word. There are 7 question words in English, and these are who, what, where, when, why, which, and how. Question words are the basic part of English and important to know. Plus, it is easy to see what a question word is because it's always at the beginning of a sentence. As you notice, when we have an activity, the question words is always start at the beginning of a sentence. So, question words is important because as a human, we are curious in everything. So, we need to find the answer. So, we will find the answer when we are asking a question, especially to us. We are future educators. We are teaching on toddlers. So we all know that toddlers is more on asking a question. So as a teachers, future teachers rather, we need to know when they are asking a question. So let's proceed now. Next po. So first is who. Who is used when you want to know about a person. This can be about asking whether if a person had done something or if you cannot remember who is someone is. So who is referred to a person? That is specifically, when you are asking who, you refer to a person. Next is what. What is used for things? If you are trying to think of a specific, certain object or thing, what can be used when you're asking about the time also? It can also be used when you are asking about what something is. So when we use the word what, it's asking for information specifying something. Next po. Where? Where? Sorry, where yun na. Where used the words where? When we use the word where. You can ask about larger places like cities or countries. You can also about smaller places like your kitchen where you make food or your house where you live. This word is good to use if you lost something also. So we use the word when, where, when we are asking a places or a situation in which. So next is why. Why is only used when you want to know a reason. This can be why someone did something, why something works the way it does, or why something happened. Why is one of the most common question that we heard, especially to our children. Because like what I said earlier, children or toddlers is more on curious on everything, so they keep on asking. So this is the most common toddlers use. Why? So why is to know or to know what is the reason or the purpose why you are asking a question or explanation rather. Next po, when. When is your when is your word of choice the one you should use? You can use when to ask about things in the past or the future. You can use this word to ask about things in history or about person past. You can even use when to make plans. So when is more it refer on asking about the time. And then next is which. Which is very specific, especially exact question word. This is because it asks you pick, choose, decide between two different things. We think of which like either or should you like this or that, which is the common other question word in English, but you do it, you know, but you do it frequently or often a lot. So when we use the word which, it's asking information also, specifying one or more, or it's like more on choosing sa which. Next is how. How is very special question word. It's the only question word that doesn't start with W. How as the manner, way of doing or something. You can use how when you want to know the way something was done. You can also use the word how when you want to know the number of something. So, um, how is asking manner in which something is done or achieved already. And then this is the special words because it's not this is this question it doesn't start with W. It's H rather. That's all, ma'am. Thank you po.
Kinaibo ko lang dyan, ma'am.
Lakpros po.
That's all, ma'am. Thank you po. Nakamute po kayo, ma'am.
Sino yung lalaking nauna nagsalita?
Dig po, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Blue. Go ahead.
Miss Angela pa-present po. So, hello po. Good afternoon. I am Angelo Dig, your reporter for today. Next po. Today, I'm about to discuss a type of adjective. So, next po. So, objectives at the end of the lesson, the student shall able to determine what type of adjective is used in a sentence, construct a sentence using adjectives, and express their own ideas using different types of adjectives. Next po. So first things first, what is adjective? So these are the words that describe a noun or a pronoun. So for example, Ayan is a boy. So here, we're able to understand whether Ayan is a boy or not, but we are not able to get more detail about what kind of boy Ian is. So that's why. So I will put the word good, so it will become Ian is a good boy. So here we are describing the quality of Ian by telling that he is a good boy. So good is an adjective here. So next po. So now let's take a look into different type of adjectives. So adjectives are divided into various types. We will look into six main types of adjectives, which is possessive, demonstrative adjective, adjective of number, interrogative, adjective of quality, and adjective of quantity. So first, next part. First one, adjective of quality. So these are the words that describe quality of a noun or a pronoun. So let me give you some example to make it clear. I have a nice teddy. So here, what is the quality of the teddy? It is nice. So it was generally answer the question of what kind in any sentence. So here are some qualities of the teddy. So someone say the the teddy is brown, awesome, and cute. Next pa. Next one is adjective of quantity. So these are the words that describe the quantity of noun or pronoun. So please take note the word quantity. For example, I have enough money. So the word here describe the quantity of money I have. So it was generally answered the question of how much in any sentence. So some more example of them are some, little, and more. So remember, they define the quantity of noun but not the exact amount of the of I mean they define the quantity of noun but not the exact amount. Next po. Next is adjective of number. So these are the words that describe the exact number of noun. So note the word exact number. For example, Christian has 4 wallets. So here, the word 4 represents the exact number of apple Christian has. So it was generally answer the question of how many to any sentence. So if he has only one apple, then it will be Christian has an apple or any exact number that describe this adjective. So always remember whenever you have any exact number that is describing a noun or pronoun, it is an adjective of number. So let's take a look to the next one. Please next. The next one is demonstrative adjective. These are the words that points out a person, things, or animals. Note the word point. For example, this book is mine. So here I'm pointing out the book. Some example are that book is mine. This book is mine. This book, those book are mine. So now if you know demonstrative pronoun, they have the same words, this, that, those, but there are difference. So let me give you some example of demonstrative pronoun. So this is my book. Here, this is pronoun, so you can see the difference in two sentence. So in the first one, this, the word this comes before the book, which is a noun and it is describing noun. So it is an adjective. So the second one is it comes before I mean it comes before is, which is a verb, so it is a pronoun. So next po. Next one is interrogative adjective. So these are the WH words are used with nouns to ask question. So what are the WH words? These words includes who, whose, whom, which, and what. So for example, which book is yours? So here, which is used book and it's asking questions, so it is an interrogative adjective. So now let's discuss the pronoun interrogative pronoun. And this sounds familiar to adjective, but there are some difference. So let me give you some example of interrogative pronoun. So which is your book? So now the word is used before which, so it is a pronoun. And in the above example, the noun book is used, so it is an adjective. So now you understood the difference between the two. Now let's take a look into the sixth and final types of adjective, which is the possessive adjective. Next pa. So these are the words that are used to show ownership. take note the word ownership. So let's take a look to the example. Albert left his bag at home. So now the word his is used to show us that it is his bag. So it is a possessive adjective. So some example are my, our, her, and their. So now again, we talk about possessive pronoun. So and these are sound familiar to possessive adjective, but they are not both have used different contexts. So let me give you some example of possessive pronoun. The bat next to the window is his. Now the word his is not describing noun; it is used instead of noun, so it is a pronoun. So listen. Next So listen, whenever you are in confusion of whether the word is adjective or pronoun, remember this formula. So if the word is used instead of noun, then it's a pronoun. And if the word is used to describe noun, then it is an adjective. So okay, now that we discussed all the 6 main types of adjective, let's now quickly remember what we have learned in this presentation. Next. So we have discussed the type of adjective. Now we will go through the 6 types of adjective with one example each. So adjective of quantity. Example, baby has soft skin. So here the word soft describes the quality of the baby. Adjective of quantity. I have enough knowledge. So the word enough describes the quantity of knowledge I have. So adjective of number. Sanjay came first in the class. So the word first is the exact rank or number Sanjay got in the class. Demonstrative adjective. That pen is mine. So here we are pointing that the pen is mine. So interrogative adjective. Whose bicycle is this? So here we are asking question by using whose. And possessive adjective. My mother is here. So here we are using the word my that show ownership. So that's it. That is all po, ma'am.
Thank you. Next one.
Ribato, ma'am.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ms. Ribato.
Yes, ma'am. Okay na. Nakikita na po.
Opo.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nikki L. Ribato. I'm here to discuss informative explanatory writing. Okay, let's start with the objectives. By the end of this lesson, students must be able to define and explain informative explanatory writing. Students must be able to identify types of informative explanatory writing. Students must be able to write grammatically complete sentences. Okay, let's start. What is informative explanatory writing? Informative explanatory writing is non-fiction writing about a topic. Informative explanatory writing gives facts and information, explain how to do something, or tells readers about real people and events. So, the primary purpose of informative explanatory writing is to increase knowledge. When writing an informative explanatory text, the writer answers questions of why or how. Informative writing educates the reader, imparting straightforward information on a certain topic. Unlike other types of writing, informative writing is not engaging the reader's thinking or move the reader to take action. Next slide is, you can find informative explanatory writing in many different places. First, textbook. Second, newspaper. Third, encyclopedias. Fourth, magazines and last, website. Why? Because informative text is always non-fiction. This type of writing also has certain characteristics that make this style easier to identify. So, in other words, informational text educates the reader as a specific topic to contain a number, to contain a number, to make it easier for readers to follow along and give the information given. Next slide. Informative explanatory writing traits. First idea. A topic that is clear and focused. Fact, definition, and details develop that topic. So it means the focus of something is the main topic. Something that is clear is easy to understand, see or hear. Writers develop their topic by adding information that explains and supports the big idea. This practice using facts, details, and definitions to give our reader more information about the topic. The topic is the big idea that the text is all about. For example, if you're reading an essay about the ladybug, so the new topic will be ladybug. Fact, a true piece of information. For example, of fact, ladybug. Ladybugs are carnivores. Details, a specific fact or piece of information about someone or something. For example, the details of ladybug. Farmers love ladybug because they eat insects that damage crops. So, definition tells what specific words mean. For example, the definition of ladybug. A carnivore is an animal that doesn't eat men. So the whole point of the explanatory writing is to teach readers something, fact, detail, definition, work together to develop a topic. Next is organization. A strong introduction by a conclusion will organize paragraphs contain transition words to connect ideas. So, for example, an essay is organized in parts that are similar to the old communication about a public speech. First, tell them what we're going to tell them. Next, tell them, and finally, reminding what we told them. Each specific part in the introduction, body, and conclusion has its own three functions. So, introduction, grab the reader's interest. Body, what evidence is, give a concrete example of the evidence. Why the evidence is important. And conclusion, reconnect to the introduction. Summarize the evidence, leave a memorable message for the readers. Next is voice. A voice that is upright for the purpose and audience. So, the people reading work of particular artist or read the work of particular writer. When writing, it is very important to use language that is your audience and match your purpose. Writer must also consider their voice, sometimes called tone, mode, or style. Every writer has their own voice, and the use of the voice is what makes the writing unique. It is important that the writers put in ideas that clearly show the use of language. Next is word choice. Language that is specific and appropriate for the audience. So, using appropriate language means that a clear language is suitable for fitting for yourself.
Madam Reporter, I correct you. Kasi I have heard several times, for example, you say example, you will say example, now you say appropriate or appropriate. So, at first I was thinking that maybe it is you, but then we also have to correct ourselves if we are from some place na ang pronunciation ay gano'n, no? Kasi I have heard a lot. Parang yung nagkakaalala mo po. So you know, because we don't like our children to learn like the incorrect pronunciations. Or your word is otherwise known as diction. Diction is not pronunciation. Diction is the correct choice of it appears in anti-censure. Pumatan kayo at ang isagot ninyo ay language. Ito yun. Another word for word choice is diction. Diction is not pronunciation. It is the correct choice of the word. Alright, so we have only several minutes left. So next meeting, after the test muna tayo. And then dun sa ating report, isang schedule natin. So you remember that? We are going to proceed that also. Dahil pwede naman tayong mag-overtime. So we will have a little bit of sacrifice para makatapos tayo. Maiksi lang naman ang mga mother crusade. So I think we can finish that also. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So you will continue after the test next meeting. Continue natin. And then, konti na lang naman kayo. But please, limit your reporting in 10 minutes. Kasi kung hindi ka ready at USB so limit your reporting to 10 minutes para makatapos lahat. Okay? Okay? Hello? So, there are no more questions? Yes. Yes po. Yes, Ms. Bernaldez. Salita na kayo kung anong sasabihin mo.
Ma'am ako, ma'am. Or hell, ma'am.
Orel.
Ma'am, about po sa children's book, ma'am. Kailan po yung exact po na pasahan, ma'am? Thank you.
Ayan. Diba ang usapan natin is examination, isasubmit yan. Somebody, may officer na dito.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Meron po.
Pero,
Sino?
yes po.
Sino? Sino? Chalas. Okay, Mrs. Chalas. Pakikulit mo. And then, place it. Pakipunta ka kay Ate Chris sa Graduate Studies, yung secretary pa ni Dr. Navarra, yung sa MA. At ipakiusap mo na ipatong sa table ko. Para my daughter will speak. Kung maaari ay isang lalagyan lang para sa buong klase, para naman hindi siya mahirapan dadaanan ko ng aking ni Ms. Ramos. After her class, tapos ang klase niya doon ay hapon. So, kukunin na lang niya ito. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So, pakisubmit kay Ms. Chalas.
Po sa graduate school, ano po?
Si Ms. Chris.
Chris lang, ma'am.
Ate Chris.
Okay, Ate Chris po. Sige po.
Okay. Sige. question? Wala. Papatong na lang yan sa table ko. Kukunin na ako, ha? Okay, but now, see you, God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye po.
Bye-bye.